Hello and welcome to episode number 44 of WITM Season 5. It's Tuesday night and we unfortunately do not have Gerald in action for you on SmackDown Live. I edited the match table for SmackDown Live a little bit and we'll see to be even more focused on singles matches because I noticed that for some reason SmackDown Live does not want to utilize their United States Championship division, which is the division that Gerald is in, really at all. So we'll see if the game books SmackDown Live a little better in the future and Gerald gets more opportunities. But for now, we do have some action for you on 205 Live in the Cruiserweight division, as we are about a week and a half away from Andrew Spudstrong's next Cruiserweight title defense. We're going to get answers as to what that title defense will be later on tonight. But first, we have a rivalry renewed as Andrew Spudstrong is going to take on Gentleman Jack Gallagher, accompanied by the rest of the team Livestrong Spudstrong. Lance Armstrong, whose one match in a WWE ring before retirement was helping Andrew defeat Jack Gallagher in a 2-on-1 handicap match. And the Raw Women's Champion Bayley will be ringside as well. Let's go ahead and get that match loading up.
Up next, we have singles action. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against an imposing adversary.
Gonna settle the score.
Alright, so Andrew pulling away a bit from the rest of the field. Let me pull out my percentage calculator real quick to see, while this match is loading up, to see just how much of a lead he has. That'll give me something to do while the match loads. $63.1 for Dalton Roush, who is currently in second. He did win last night. $58.3 for AI Master, who is on the losing team at halftime heat. Oh, Aaron Danger is the new second placeman. He's not too far away from Andrew, but Andrew's still a fairly decent sized lead, about 3.5% away. And Andrew can pull away even further with a victory here tonight over an old rival of his, Gentleman Jack Gallagher. Let's get this rivalry match underway.
Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 167 pounds, Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Unlike you, Byron, Jack Gallagher can actually pull off the old school tombstone. I don't recall any superstar in WWE history who makes agony look as elegant as Jack Gallagher. Some might say that Jack Gallagher actually might remind you of a young William Regal. Got that lethal headbutt that put you on the sidelines permanently. See Gallagher saunter down to the ring, just soaking in the moment, soaking in the adulation, or lack thereof, from the WWE Universe. Very dangerous man. men, I don't think there's going to be
this match is underway.
About this
Andrew starts off by going on the attack.
Man, I never get tired of watching
Forces
these guys
Gallagher
compete.
to his feet. Armstrong
And he's
into
a
the
proud
corner.
guy. That title may
Gallagher
not be on
evades
the
the
line
splash
here,
in the
but
corner.
that doesn't mean he
Now
doesn't
Andrew
want to win
forced
this
into the
match.
corner, and this time
Specifically
Andrew
targeting
will
the
evade.
leg. What a stomp.
Good grief.
You gotta believe this
Gallagher
one's over. Oh,
breaks
nasty
things up with a gut kick. Armstrong into the ropes. And Andrew evades Gallagher once again.
Hooked up.
Now Andrew going to work on the legs of Gallagher, plunging the leg into the canvas. There's a stomp to the back, or rather the legs, and a face buster.
Face crusher.
How about another face buster for good measure, and Gallagher rolls all the way to avoid a stomp.
Look at this. Boom,
Suplex by
nice.
Gallagher. And a kick to the back. This match was originally scheduled to be a tag team match, but Gallagher's normal tag team partner, Drew Gulak, is going to be part of a
taking
number
on
one
some
contenders
offense
match
here, but
immediately
that's to be
following this
expected.
match for the opportunity to face Andrew at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this
Cruiserweight
match
title
right
on
there.
the line.
Wow. Boom.
Andrew with technical offense here, targeting the head, neck, and shoulders of Gallagher. And Gallagher will get back to his feet and break things up with a series of elbows. Ash up into the corner.
Caught with the elbow. Right on the
That corner
jaw.
attack will connect. Andrew's dragged closer to center ring. Gallagher looking for a non-title
And he
victory
doesn't
over
stay
Andrew.
down for long.
And Andrew
Gonna
powers
take
out
more
immediately.
than that.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Andrew rolls to avoid the stomp and then rolls again to lock in the
Working
rolling
on
knee
the
bar.
leg.
He's back in control here.
This
It'd
move
be
has
hard
put
for
Gallagher away
to come
many,
back
many
now.
times before,
Hard, but not
and
impossible.
it is locked in well. And just before
And he escapes the
Andrew
submission.
And
may
good
be able to
thing,
push
that
the
could have been
victory,
disastrous.
Gallagher breaks the hold, gets back to his feet, and goes on the
And that
attack.
one grounds him. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Andrew hits the flat line.
Slam.
Didn't even have to set
Does
up
it
for
quite
it this
like
time.
we got a cover.
Goes for cover. And that will put away Jack Gallagher.
Real performance.
Andrew picks up more momentum heading into his title defense in about a week and a half.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Pulls away further from the second placement in the WITM 5 standings, Aaron Danger. And once again,
Man,
best
this was
his
great.
oldest rival from the Cruiserweight division, possibly, Jack Gallagher.
Man, oh man, look at that. Every single minute of this run was memorable.
And with that, Andrew boosts himself up to 0.7% higher win percentage, now bringing himself to 4.1% over the current second placeman in the WITM 7 standings, Aaron Danger. And of course, and possibly most importantly, picking up more momentum heading into his title defense at Elimination
Hope you're
Chamber.
ready because it's time for the main event. Fatal 4-way action coming right up next.
But who will his opponent be? It will be one of these four men. But before we get to that, let's recap what happened prior to Andrew's match. Akira Tozawa and Brian Kendrick teamed up to defeat Lucha House Party, represented by Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado. Humberto Carrillo defeated Aria Davari. As we just witnessed, Andrew Spudstrong, accompanied by the wrestler team Livestrong, Spudstrong, Lance Armstrong, and Bayley, defeated Gentleman Jack Gallagher. And now we find out who will take on Andrew Spudstrong for the Cruiserweight title at Elimination Chamber on Sunday, February 17th. It's a fatal four-way elimination number one contenders match between Drew Gulak, Mike Kanellis, Kalisto, and Cedric Alexander, the current top four contenders to Andrew's Cruiserweight title. And it will be the tag team partner of the man that Andrew just defeated and another one of Andrew's intense rivals, Drew Gulak, will take Andrew on one-on-one for the Cruiserweight title in our first confirmed match for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And let me go ahead and jot that result down real quick. It was Cedric Alexander who took the fall in that matchup, with no decision for Mike Kanellis and Kalisto. So Andrew's next obstacle on his path to possibly heading to WrestleMania as the defending Cruiserweight champion, Drew Gulak. And how these results affect the rankings on 205 Live, let's find out. But first, let me adjust my headset that's falling off my head. Akira Tozawa and Brian Kendrick defeated Grand Metalik and Lince Dorado. Tozawa moves up to number 3. Kendrick moves up to number 13. Grand Metalik falls to number 12. And Lince Dorado remains at number 15 because Jack Gallagher lost as well. Humberto Carrillo defeated Ari Daivari. Carrillo moves up to number 8. Daivari falls to number 11. Andrew Spudstrong defeated Gentleman Jack Gallagher in non-title action. Andrew is still Cruiserweight champion. Gallagher is at the very bottom, number 16. Drew Gulak defeated Cedric Alexander with no decision for Mike Kanellis and Kalisto. Gulak remains a number one contender, and no matter what happens next week, is locked in to a Cruiserweight Championship match with Andrew Spudstrong at Elimination Chamber. Alexander falls to number 7. Mike Kanellis remains at number 4, and Kalisto remains at number 2, each with no decisions. The Cruiserweight champion is Andrew Spudstrong, number 1 contender Drew Gulak, number 2 Kalisto, number 3 Akira Tozawa, number 4 Mike Kanellis, number 5 Lio Roush, number 6 TJP, number 7 Cedric Alexander, number 8 Humberto Carrillo, number 9 Buddy Murphy, number 10 Noam Dar, number 11 Ari Daivari, number 12 Grand Metalik, number 13 Brian Kendrick, number 14 Tony Nese, number 15 Lince Dorado, and number 16 Gentleman Jack Gallagher. Now we move on to Raw's minor show main event. Sorry, I'm skipping a complete day. We actually move on to NXT UK. I completely forgot about both NXTs. Well then. And we will Sam, as we do not currently have a WIT member on the NXT UK brand. Yeah, we only have 3 roster members on NXT, and I completely forgot about that show. Wow. But anyways, Jenny defeated Isla Dawn. In non-title action, the NXT UK Women's Champion Rhea Ripley defeated Shia Brookside. Also in non-title action, the NXT UK Tag Team Champions Gallus, represented by Wolfgang and Mark Coffey, defeated Kenny Williams and Amir Jordan. And NXT UK definitely loves their women's division, and once again, 3 out of 4 matches on the card are women's matches, and it's going to see Charlie Morgan defeating Killer Kelly. Now we move on to the rankings update for NXT UK. In the women's division, Jenny defeated Isla Dawn. Jenny becomes the number 2, she just become the number 2 contender, but Charlie Morgan won as well. Morgan moves up to number 1. Jenny moves up to number 2. Isla Dawn falls to number 7. Rhea Ripley defeated Shea Brookside. Ripley remains champion. Brookside remains at the bottom, number 10. Charlie Morgan defeated Killer Kelly. Morgan remains number 1 contender. Kelly falls to number 4. The NXT UK Women's Champion is Rhea Ripley. Number 1 contender, Charlie Morgan. Number 2, Jenny. Number 3, Millie McKenzie. Number 4, Killer Kelly. Number 5, Kaylee Ray. Number 6, Jazzy Gabbert. Number 7, Isla Dawn. Number 8, Nina Samuels. Number 9, Toni Storm. And number 10, Shea Brookside. In the NXT UK Tag Team Division, Gallus defeated Kenny Williams and Amir Jordan. In non-title action, Gallus remains champions. Williams and Jordan fall to number 4. The NXT UK Tag Team Champions are Gallus, number 1 contenders, Andrews and Webster. Number 2, Grizzled Young Veterans. Number 3, Eichner and Barthel. Number 4, Williams and Jordan. Number 5, British Strong Style. Now we move on to NXT. Will we see the NXT North American Champion AIT Master and or the Demons, Aaron Danger and Jason M in action? For the 3rd week in a row, this is turning out to be quite a rivalry. We're going to see AIT Master take on Kona Reeves, and the Demons are going to get a week off, at least from NXT, but we already saw them managing Dalton Roush on Raw, so it's not a complete week off, but they will not be in their own match on NXT this week. So that is going to do it for episode number 44. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can't miss a single moment of WITM action. Check out the links in the description. The first is the WITM website. That's how you can find out how to become a WITM member for free and get your own custom character with custom entrants, custom movesets, custom promos, and custom storylines. Now is a great time to join, with it being the road to WrestleMania, as well as with some of the plans we have following WrestleMania. And check out the WITM Twitter for all the latest WITM news, announcements, and updates. Until episode number 45, tomorrow night around 11 Eastern, for the 3rd meeting in 3 weeks between AIT Master and Kona Reeves, non-title action. This is Corey with WITM Call Wrestling, signing off.